Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And comicbookresources.com, CBR.com. Oh my god, they're going into full-on preemptive damage control mode.
On everything.
On everything related to Phase 4. Like,
or Marvel in general.
Marvel in general.
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars. Anything that is even remotely controversial, it seems like they are taking whatever side the fans aren't on. And I began to think it is just to troll the fans and also to get clicks.
It's not about trolling fans. They're going to tell you that it's all these troll fans that are the problem. Even though they're trolling too.
Trolling the fans.
They're trolling.
I remember a time that Comic Book Resources was actually a fan-run website for fans by fans. And then it got bought by some faceless conglomerate, and now it's just constantly being used to attack fandom.
Well, they must be getting Disney dollars or something, and they're afraid they're going to be lost or something like that.
I don't know. Comicbookresources.com. Okay, so we're going to talk about that and its weird relationship with Marvel defending, and also that they're preemptively telling you why you're wrong about Phase 4. You're wrong, and Taika Waititi's chiming in too.
No, he's trolling, and actually, he's trolling Thor, but he's right. He is definitely trolling. And they're, so it's okay when he trolls, because isn't it funny? That everybody else doesn't like something, because they don't like it, they're trolls.
So he's going down the dark path of Rian Johnson before him, so we'll talk about that before we get into the video. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants here on Clownfish TV. You guys have been awesome. The channel's been growing. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That was a lot to say in one breath.
That is. I'm getting good at this.
You're starting to be like me.
I've got big lungs.
Yeah.
Because
you're starting to be like me and cram a lot in very quickly. Anyway, go ahead.
So I wanted to get, and now a word from our sponsors, Comic Book Resources. They should be like, and now a word from our sponsors, the Walt Disney Company. So we've got multiple articles to talk about here, but it's all basically in the same vein. Fans, you're awful. You're awful. Love Comic Book Resources. The very first sentence.
Trolling's bad unless it's Taika Waititi, and then it's okay. It's funny. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, he's going to wind up being the next Rian Johnson if he doesn't watch it. Because I actually like Taika Waititi.
Well, I think he was out of line for what he did on this. This was just not. It's just not a good look. Go ahead.
So let's talk about the Black Widow movie first. You would think that this article would be like, hey, kick ass. ScarJo's going to be in a Black Widow movie, even though they dropped her off a cliff. It's awesome. They're going to retroactively bring her back or prequel or whatever the hell they're going to do. And that's what the article's going to be about. No, it's going to be about Carol Danvers.
And how the people working on it don't want to change don't not go against what their values are.
So you would think that this article would be all about Black Widow. It is not. The very first sentence from Rey in the Star Wars sequel trilogy to Captain Marvel in her debut film, female characters starring in comic book and sci-fi franchises have been under attack by internet trolls.
So basically, even if you have a valid reason to not like these movies, you're an internet troll because you don't like them. So this is sheer not liking something makes you a troll, even if you've never said anything, you never bothered anyone, you just don't like it. But if you don't like it and you say anything that makes you an internet troll for not liking Rey and Captain Marvel, I guess I'm an internet troll because I don't like Rey. And Captain Marvel was the movie was it wasn't great. She was boring. I guess I'm an internet troll even though I'm a woman who likes strong female characters but don't like those two, but I do like Black Widow.
Despite all this, Black Widow screenwriter Jack Schaefer is undeterred by similar attacks to the upcoming MCU film Black Widow. I don't think anybody's upset about there being a Black Widow film. Most people are like, why the hell didn't you do this 5 years ago?
Most people are upset because why the heck are you doing a fourth Thor film that isn't about Thor and it's called Love and Thunder? I mean, it's about Thor, but it's not the Thor. It's this new Thor, and it's called Love and Thunder. I'm like, we're going to do a woman-led movie, but we're going to call it Love and Thunder to make it like a romance novel? That's like insulting.
It sounds like a porno. When people react with hate, it saddens me. I think it's a shame, told Inverse.
So you're not allowed to not like it.
You're not allowed to not like it, but that's not where I want to put my energy. I'm not interested in the loud, sour grapes voices.
Well, then why are you on CBR?
This article has nothing to do with Black Widow. A coordinated campaign by online trolls tanked Captain Marvel's audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, though the film was still favorably received by critics and earned over $1 billion at the box office.
Disney wasn't going to let it not earn $1 billion at the box office. Amazingly, all their movies lately have been earning $1 billion, even the ones that aren't good.
I know, right? As for Schaefer, the writer will next serve as an executive producer and showrunner for WandaVision. As she continues, it's a she. I thought, never mind.
No, yeah, it was a she. I saw about it. Yeah, but the name, I was surprised that was a she.
I thought it was Jack, but it must be Jacqueline, maybe?
Maybe that's her nickname.
Yeah. As she continues to make hers Marvel. See what they did there? Make mine Marvel, make hers Marvel.
Oh, here's what she gets. Yeah, you'll love this one.
Schaefer hopes to create positive messages in her projects for the studio. I'm not interested in adhering to comic canon. Don't worry, nobody expected anybody to adhere to comic canon in the MCU. I'm not interested in adhering to comic canon that's discriminatory in any way or that violates my value system.
Well, thank God this one writer gets to decide what everything is done, no matter what came before, because it doesn't go with her value system. I mean, it must be nice that you get to work on a giant project and one writer, because she doesn't like something because of her value system, gets to dictate the entire thing and change everything, years of work, because she doesn't like something. But then anybody else doesn't like it, they have sour grapes and they're trolls. She doesn't like it, it's okay because she's about positivity and she's not changing, she's not, changing her values. Everybody else has changed theirs.
We're not gonna slut shame Black Widow, even though she kind of was. That was part of her job.
That was kind of the joke.
But anyway, yeah, so this whole article, not even about Black Widow, it's all about Captain Marvel.
How to get digs in about everybody being trolls.
We can't let Captain Marvel go. And you see what they did here? They put it in the first paragraph, so it comes up in, like, Google News, like, Rey in Star Wars, trolls, and Captain Marvel.
But what I found interesting was this. Everybody keeps going about Captain Marvel and how they've tanked Captain Marvel and blah, blah, blah. But places like CBR and all them went after Alita Battle Angel before when it was up against Captain Marvel, and they had no reason to do so.
There was absolutely no reason for articles like this other than to throw shade at Alita because you didn't like the people who liked Alita, and you caused Alita undue harm. You didn't have to.
So my point is, they went after, but I still don't get this. We want strong female characters and diverse characters. So you had a strong female, diverse character in Alita, and because it was going up against Captain Marvel, we can't have that because it was not allowed to fail. They tanked Alita. They tried to tank Alita, but that's okay. But trying to tank Captain Marvel is not okay. That's trolling. But what they did wasn't trolling, but it is trolling.
They were calling out the problematic whitewashing.
But they didn't problematically whitewash things.
No, they didn't.
So, and they proved that many times. But my point is, you don't like Captain Marvel, and you spoke out and didn't like it, and you were troll. They went after Alita Battle Angel and tried to tank it because it went against Captain Marvel, and that's not trolling. They're saying. But not liking Captain Marvel is trolling.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm just pointing this out here.
It doesn't make sense, Geeky. Stop trying to make it make sense. It doesn't. They don't like Alita because the alt-right likes Alita.
They said, no, we're not alt-right. We don't even vote right. But whatever.
It doesn't matter. We're still alt-right because we don't agree with them. That's how this works. So Taika Waititi is trolling Thor, Love, and Thunder haters. And it's pure gold.
So trolling's bad unless it's trolling that they like. Oh, and this article is good too. I want to point something out, and I pointed to you too. When this person doesn't agree with something, it's great. He's like, it's all fine. But when he agrees, he's like, well, you'll see what I mean. Go ahead.
Okay. It didn't take long for fans to levy harsh criticism at the recently announced
stupid name
Love and Thunder. However, director Taika Waititi responded to haters by trolling them in a hysterical fashion.
Hysterical like, ha ha ha, hysterical like, oh my god, don't mess with me, which I think is number 2.
Waititi previously directed Thor Ragnarok, and his fresh take on the God of Thunder earned substantial praise from critics and audiences.
I did like Ragnarok.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Most viewers ultimately enjoyed the more humorous Thor, finding him more personable and palatable.
And you know who wasn't in that one? Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
And it was a better movie.
You know what? That was one of the first things we said when we got out of Ragnarok. We're like, God, Thor's actually pretty good when Natalie Portman's not in it.
Just putting that out there.
To bring the dead weight to the, but she's coming back. And they're going to make her Thor. So, yeah, of course, there were still some that were less than thrilled. Those same fans are expecting more of the same from Waititi's next outing, and they have no problems openly expressing their displeasure. Because you're not allowed to. You're
allowed to only express pleasure to everything they do, because if you express displeasure at anything, that you're a troll. Even though what they're doing technically is trolling.
Pleasure the hammer. The complaints are aimed at Jane Foster being Mighty Thor, more comedy in the franchise, and whatever agenda.
I'm sorry, there is definitely agenda. They flat out said they were pushing agendas in the next. They flat out came out and said this. So why do you guys keep acting like that's not true? When they flat out said, we're going to push diversity and more characters that are diverse in upcoming MCU movies, that means there's an agenda. That's true then. Just saying.
So Jacob Weaver, apparently he reacted to the writer, Jason Aaron. He's just like, I'm depressed. There isn't a single announcement regarding the movie that I've liked. Taika Waititi, they're there. You'll get over it when you realize you don't know what you want until I give it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the love and thunder, buddy.
You know what, dude? You lost me now because that was the most arrogant bullshit comment I've ever seen. Anyway.
So, of course, leave it to Waititi to jump in with some ambiguous and slightly comforting words. That wasn't comforting. That was douchey.
That was douchey.
His response might be on the nose, but remains appropriate. A little bravado never hurt the integrity of a troll reply, unless it's the alt-right.
Yeah, no, it's okay if they troll, but no one else is allowed to troll. If you troll your haters and you're toxic, you're the toxic fandom. But it's okay because the director's allowed to troll you, but he's not toxic even though he's being an asshat because he's on the right side.
So this response was in a tweet that was deleted. Back to bed, Bubba, and I mean it this time. You've got school on Monday, so no more devices until next weekend.
I mean, it's condescending. It's rude. I mean, it's just like, it's because you don't like something. You know somebody else who behaved this way? Who went around trolling men for no reason, and even they weren't talking to her?
Right.
Stevenson. Anyway, go ahead.
Stevenson, Brie Larson, Ryan Johnson. I mean, this seems to be trendy. I like Taika Waititi. I think he's funny. I think he's a good director, and I think he makes a good singing crab.
He's out of line.
But this is starting down a dark path, Taika Waititi, because what's going to happen is you're going to turn the fans against the movie before it could be an amazing movie.
You're already making people mad.
You're already pissing them off, and I don't think a damn thing has been filmed yet.
Yeah, just you make a good movie, and people will come even if they have reservations. They'll come. You go and do this. But preemptively, all you're doing is putting a lot of people's backs up. Because now, I was still going to go, but now I don't know if I'm going to. Because I think you're being an asshole. Sorry, but you are. So, and you're no better than people you complain about.
Right. So this is, here's what they were saying in the tweet, which I actually think is pretty accurate. How about, but don't make the movie, period? Well, that's not going to happen. Why do you need to change the character now? Well, that's right. Hot button topic and try to make money. Well, that's usually what movies are for. Don't worry about making the fans angry. Nope, you have to squeeze in all agendas you can. It's transparent. This was directed in response to a news story saying Kat Dennings, who was Darcy in the first two Thor films, hasn't heard anything about reprising her role. This is where the idea of this new Thor film potentially pushing for the all agendas comes in. Fans like this accuse Marvel Studios and its directors of annoyingly pushing feminist or LGBTQ agendas.
But they admitted that's what they were doing. They said they were pushing diversity in the movies going forward, and they had their actors like Brie Larson going on about feminism and and about anti-men and anti-white men, well, white men specifically, not all men, just mostly those guys. But I'm just saying they have been pushing this. That is what they have been coming out and saying. They're trying to word it in creative ways, but that's what they're saying. So this isn't untrue.
Yeah, but I love it. I mean, they're making this whole post about how witty Taika Waititi is. And I'm like, if he were somebody else that wasn't a Hollywood elite doing this to, say, a CBR journalist, he would be roasted alive.
Wait, now here's where I wanted to point out. This guy thinks it's funny. Ha ha ha, he's so hilarious. Then, down here. Kevin Rodriguez, he ruined Thor Ragnarok for me. Too much comedy. Let's hope he doesn't do the same with Love and Thunder. Sorry in advance, sucka.
Sucka.
But then, wait, here's this writer's comment. The last tweet is fairly straightforward. The fan playing dislikes Ragnarok. There's a degree of fairness in criticizing the direction he took Thor. So this guy didn't like Ragnarok either. So it's okay if this guy criticizes it. Okay? Not everyone has to like the same things. Not everyone has to... Read this again. There is a degree of fairness in criticizing the direction Waititi took Thor. But not everyone has to like the same things. Well, if not everyone has to like the same things, why do you guys keep writing articles saying people were jerks because they don't like Captain Marvel or Rey or whatever? And this person must not like Ragnarok because it's completely fair. This guy made the comment he didn't like Ragnarok. That's fair. There's a fairness in that comment because the author clearly agrees. But anything else is completely out of line, and how dare they?
Yeah, this whole post, I mean, so let me get this straight. Taika Waititi roasts people on Twitter
for not liking Thor Love and Thunder, which I still think is a stupid name.
Right.
Stupid name.
So he takes to Twitter, and roasts people, and Comic Book Resources is there to defend him. But like I said, if it had been somebody else, who maybe wasn't part of the Hollywood or comic book cabal criticizing people are making random comments to people on Twitter, they would have been like, oh my god, what an alt-right Nazi.
Or they would have just ignored it because it wouldn't have been worth their mentioning.
No, they would have flagged him on Twitter and been like, we have to take this toxic person off of the internet.
Sucka. I mean,
Sucka?
come on. But then, you know what gets me, though? I'm going to say it again. The Love and Thunder name is stupid. And you want strong female characters in these movies. We want strong women. We want, women that, powerful women. So you name it like a romance novel.
Porno.
I'm just saying, you want women, why would you call it Love and Thunder? Because it's women? I mean, that's actually more insulting to a woman than anything. Just be Thor, ass-kicking booby babe. It would have been better than Love and Thunder.
Ass-kicking booby babes.
Booty babe. I don't know, I'm just saying.
Love and Plunder would be a good one, too. That would be
the porn version.
That would be space pirates and lots of booty.
As a woman, you're trying to tell me you're going to try to go forward with strong female characters. We need more diversity, more women, strong, kick-ass women. And you name it Love and Thunder because it's for women. And that just pisses me off. I mean, it's like, why? Why couldn't it just be the Mighty Thor? Why couldn't it just be, another name, Thor something?
Thor, stroking the hammer.
It wouldn't be Thor stroking the hammer, but you know what I'm saying?
Thor, the hammer of God.
Something.
Thor's big hammer.
But calling we're gonna move forward with this more progressive, diverse casting. We're gonna call it Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm like,
testicles of platinum. That's the manly version.
That's stupid. You need to stop naming things. You're worse than these people are.
Anyway.
You're making me mad. Anyway.
Thor's big metal balls. Thor, Love and Thunder, 5 reasons why Natalie Portman will make a great and mighty Thor. So they're all defending Natalie Portman. Then 5 reasons why we're a little bit concerned. A little bit concerned. A little bit. She'll be great. She's an accomplished actress. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Some movies she's okay.
Some movies she's good. She's good in some parts and not in others. I can't see her in a comedy. We're concerned. Jane Foster has been gone from the MCU for a while. I thought
that was an improvement.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I think Ragnarok was pretty okay. She'll be great. She doesn't have to worry about chemistry with Thor.
But she is Thor, so...
She's Thor. She doesn't have to worry about
why
chemistry.
Why does it matter if she has chemistry with Thor? Because she's Thor.
Why are we concerned? She's too tiny.
Oh, wait, you're not allowed to be mighty if you're short? Are you against short people now?
She is, yeah, because she's supposed to be muscular and with lots of blonde hair.
Well, who are they to judge?
Maybe they'll CGI her. Maybe they'll make her like all like Hulk. She'll like Hulk out. She'll be great. She wanted Jane to have more to do.
That's why I think she came back. We're letting you be Thor. Okay.
That's probably it. Why we're concerned, fans wanted Valkyrie.
Well, she's now King of Asgard.
So there you go. You're getting both. You're getting Valkyrie on Thor action. Probably not in the way you were thinking originally. She'll be great. She's done plenty of action films. Yeah, remember when she fell off the gunship in Attack of Clones and she goes,
Yeah, she wasn't very good in the Star Wars film. Sorry, guys. She wasn't.
Sand, it gets everywhere in my uniform.
I hate sand. This is why I don't go to beaches. Just saying.
Why we're concerned, she has a lot to live up to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to...
Because the comic book was divisive among fans and it didn't do well, but whatever.
Why she'll be great. She wouldn't come back unless the idea was solid.
No, she gets to be named Thor!
She gets to be Thor and she gets that fat Disney paycheck. Of course she's going to come back.
Yeah.
Of course she's going to come back. We're concerned. There were behind-the-scenes conflicts with Thor 1 and 2.
She wasn't always a happy camper on the set.
So according to this, in Thor the Dark World, she almost left the film when she found out Patty Jenkins was leaving and a male director was taking over. Uh-oh. Considering she's been given to delaying the filming of an MCU movie, we're concerned that some of the creative differences revolving around the first 2 Thor films might lead to bumps on the road.
Yeah, above they said that she had issues with some of the direction and scenes and the dialogue. Guaranteed she's coming back, but she gets more input.
So Taika Waititi is just gonna do as he's told.
Is he a puppet now?
He's a puppet. He's gonna do as he's told.
So he's taking out his anger on people on Twitter?
I think so. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's fighting with Natalie Portman already.
Well, he's fighting with her, but I think she's gonna get more say, and he's not liking it. I don't know. I just think these people need to take a chill pill and stop, ruining the movie before it comes out, because that's what you're doing.
So we have almost, 2 years until this movie comes out, and I guarantee you comic book resources will be hammering Thor, Love and Thunder every other day.
I hate that name.
Every other day to bait the fandoms, to get clicks, to keep the site online. That's what's going on.
Is it wrong that my biggest problem with the stupid movie is the title? That's my biggest problem. And the fact that I don't like Natalie Portman. But beyond that, the title, I just can't get past it. To me as a woman, I'm just like, that's what, you're so, women leads, we're going to call it Love and Thunder.
Thunder tits.
I'm like, no.
Thunder butt. Thunder butt. Because men and women can both have butts.
Now you're just going to make me mad, and I'm going to rant on here at you.
She's going to go all Thor on me.
I'm going to go Thor on you. You're deliberately not missing my point and trying to be, look how funny I am by making jokes at my expense.
I am not making jokes at your expense. I'm making jokes at my own peril. Mm-hmm. Clearly.
Yeah, I'm going to lay the hammer down real soon. Anyway, we can wrap this up then.
Okay.
So I can lay the hammer down. Okay,
not in the good way either, right? Okay, so we're going to wrap this up.
I don't have a hammer to lay down in a good way. Anyway.
Wrap this up. Geeky is not impressed with Love and Thunder.
Or all the other metal balls, or thunder thighs, or butt, or
Thor Thunder Thighs. That would be the best. Thor Thunder Thighs. That would be the best title for this movie. There we go. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. I'm sure we'll be talking about this movie a lot more because Comic Book Resources is going to keep writing stupid articles like this for the next 2 years.
And everybody's going to hate it before it even comes out. We see anything from it because the director and CBR are just doing everything in their power to make sure we all do.
Don't go fool Ryan Johnson, Taika. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
Avoid it.
All right, so we'll talk later.
Yep, bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.